Are at long last signs of life and actual work being done at the former Skyline Apartments in Syracuse. The city still intends to take the owners of the rundown, notorious building to court. Earlier this month, the city sued Clear Investment. That's the company that was meant to save the troubled Skyline. But Syracuse City Hall says 2 years later, Clear Investment has done next to nothing to fix up the property. The court filing details a major leak that dumped millions of gallons of water into the abandoned skyrise. The I-Team's Connor White is with the Live Eye in Syracuse right now.
Michael, people who live and know this area say that they're frustrated. They say this building is at least an eyesore and they want something to be done to bring it back to its former glory. Now, we did see crews working on the property today, but the city isn't letting up with that lawsuit, asking a judge to install a new owner. Clear Investment took over the Skyline from problem landlords Tim and Troy Green in 2023, taking swift action to relocate or evict the people living here. But the work, the city says, stopped there.
They were excited about reoccupying that building, and just nothing has been going on. And that's just not acceptable. Deputy
Mayor Sharon Owens says this was the last straw. In March, city firefighters discovered a broken pipe flooded 8 floors, creating icicles as the water leaked out of windows.
That told me nobody was taking a look, nobody was keeping an eye on it. You did not have contractors in there. You did not have engineers or anyone in there.
The I-Team found workers inside the building on Monday. Clear CEO Amy Rubenstein told us in an email that power and water are back on, adding, quote, "We are in the process of continuing our renovations to be able to open for tenants as soon as possible." A spokesperson previously told us Clear hoped to start hosting open houses at the end of August 2024. Do you feel that the city could have done more with how this has played out?
In holding the Greens accountable?
Or Clear Investment, just the fact that it ended up in their hands and we still have this problem.
No, you made a commitment to us. We went into the courts on your behalf to say that you've made the case of why you can do this. You had a track record of doing it. Now own up to your word.
The city is requesting that a judge appoint a new receiver to take over operations and require Clear to make $2 million available for that receiver to use. Clear categorizes all of this as a misunderstanding. Owen says the city will see them in court.
The best resolution would be some resolution through the court to get them moving.
So far, according to public court filings, Clear Investment has not yet responded. They're required to do so by April 23rd. Reporting in Syracuse, I'm Connor White.
Connor, you say an eyesore at best, an eyesore at worst, dangerous. Parts of the building are still boarded up to keep people from getting in there, right?
Absolutely. There's a fence going around the entirety of the property, boarded up on that first floor where people might be able to get inside. Since they've taken over, there's been a fire. There have been people breaking in, according to police, and there was that flooding discovered in March. So the city is fed up at this point, using the judge to try to get things moving, Michael.
So are the people who live nearby and drive by it, that's for sure. You can add all them to the list. Connor, thank you.